Supposedly, this camp spot has an amazing view. The only problem is, it's a little bit foggy. Good morning. It kind of started to rain again, so before it actually starts pouring, I'm gonna make this video real quick. But didn't really sleep at all. So my tenting spot wasn't the best, I guess, because I could hear the cows mooing the whole night, which was weird. Like, why are you mooing in the middle of the night? But halfway through the night, my sleeping pad actually popped, so I was pretty much sleeping on the ground, which wasn't the best nor the most comfortable. But thankfully Neil's Gap is in probably 10 miles, so I'll have to pick up more than a couple of things because stuff are breaking down. But I'm gonna put the phone away because it's starting to really rain. See you on trail. So I just passed the Woody Gap, I believe, and there was a nice couple giving away cookies. But they mentioned that another hiker just went through from Gooch shelter, and there were 40 people at the shelter. 40 people. That's a lot of people. Shelter can only hold like 5 or 6 inside. Well, that one probably 10 people inside and like 10 tents. No more than 10 spots. That's a lot of people. That's why I'm avoiding shelters, because they are still super crowded. And that's how you get norovirus and coronavirus and all the viruses. So, now we go up. I believe this is Preacher's Rock with very foggy summit. I mean, you can't see anything, but it's so beautiful. I guess here's another update. Still cold, still foggy, still raining. I got another 2.5 miles to Blood Mountain or Neil's Gap. I don't know which one, but should be a bit of a climb, but it's fun because you warm up, because temperature right now is low 60s, high 50s, which is, considering you're wet, it's pretty cold. But another thing that kind of broke for me, besides the sleeping tent, the sleeping pad, my tent is fine. I fried the batteries on my headphones, so I ended up buying like cheap $1 Dollar Tree $1 headphones, which are not the best quality, but it's $1. My hands are very cold, so I'm gonna go because my hands are frozen. Blood Mountain, still super foggy. Neil's Gap. That is mountain crossing. This looks a little bit different because I believe this was all covered in trees but the power lines, so they probably cleared it up. But I haven't been here in like 4 years. So it's a bit different. Just like the whole trail is going to be a little bit different. But hopefully the outfitters have some stuff for me, because I need to upgrade my gear. And that is the famous tree with a bunch of shoes. It's kinda raining, but I'm eating pizza. That medium pizza ended up destroying it fairly quickly, and there was a couple of day hikers that were out for a few days that were genuinely surprised how I was able to eat a whole pizza. Which, I mean, if your hiker hunger strikes in, you will eat everything. But I had to put on another layer, my thermal, because it's like 45 degrees and it's supposed to be dropping to 40 at night, which is good thing for me because I'm still carrying my 25-degree bag, which is super warm. But I did end up picking up a new Zero Summit sleeping pad. I'm gonna try to return the other one I have, because I have REI. I might be able to return it, we'll see. But now I want to do another 4 or 5 miles and see how far I can make it, because let me see what time it is. It's 4:10. Yeah, it's doable. Now we go. It's been foggy the whole day, but it's still beautiful. At least it's not raining. Typically I like to hike until like 7 o'clock, ballpark 6:30ish, but today I wanted to stop in early because it's supposed to, according to the weather report, overnight it's supposed to drop to like 42, but that's in town, meaning here it's gonna be in the 30s, high 30s, and my tent is still super wet. Let me show you. But from the overnight rainfall, it's pretty much drenched. So I stopped at like 5:40 just to get my tent aired out, a little bit dried up. And this is the spot that I decided to stay at. Which is a little bit lower miles for me, it's only like 19 something. But it's a beautiful spot. Still foggy. Good evening. It is very cold. It's getting very cold. Just got out of here to reorganize everything. I'm gonna just place everything in order for tomorrow to have a easier start to the day. So 19 and a half something miles for the day, which is not too bad, not too, considering the weather was kind of crappy. I think it was pretty decent mileage, but my hands are shaking. That's why the camera is shaking, because they are frozen now. I'm gonna go in and warm up and then edit this video and go to sleep. Hasta la vista, see you tomorrow. At least this guy's kind of blending in. I did not see him because of the color. Time to go. Let's go.